Conservative New Media peeps, what's up? We're talking about NFL playoffs. I got my Apple here because, Apple a day. I love the NFL and I love the situation. We're talking playoffs. This is the AFC Championship, and then we're going to talk about the NFC Championship. So I want to talk about this AFC matchup between the Jets and the Steelers. Now this is intense. It's insane. And we just saw those Jets. They were flying around and buzzing and doing their thing. You know what I'm talking about. Fly, Jets, fly. And they did it, and it was Edwards and Sanchez and LT and everybody, and they got revenge against the Patriots. But I think with Big Ben and going into Heinz Field, it's a different situation. When you got the three rivers intersecting there, you got football. And what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about this is the pinnacle of this AFC matchup. And I don't think that you're going to be able to deal with Ben Roethlisberger. I don't think you're going to be able to deal with Harrison and all the rest and Palomalu. That defense is so tough. Now, yeah, this is a great matchup. And they had a very close game before. And they, and the Steelers barely edged it out right there. But I just think that when we're talking about playoff football, you got to talk Steelers. They have the experience, and Big Ben has the rings to prove it. And he's a guy that he's so hard to get down. And they're both, look, on the Jets, you got the Sanchez, you got Edwards, you got all this type of stuff, and you also have some defense, and you've got the gambling, you've got Rex Ryan, and the whole situation. But I think that it's so hard to deal with Ben Roethlisberger. It's hard to get him down. He scrambles, he makes plays, they come back. I just think they have more firepower and muscle and just power in general on the Steelers. And I think that you've got a bruising running back, and I think that you've got, Hines Ward and all these people that are going to get open. And I just think in the end, the Steelers have a little too much. But what do you think? It's going to be a close game. It's going to be intense. And it's going to come down to the end, and nothing would surprise me, but I got to give the edge to the Steelers. I want to know what you think. Predict it right now. And honestly, I think that even though the defenses are going to be tough, I do think we're going to see a high-scoring game. I just think that it's going to, in the end, be a shootout. It's going to be a battle both ways. I think we're going to see defensive, takeaways, and maybe even a lot of defensive scoring. This is going to be a super battle, but the Steelers are going to be the ones coming through. Tell me what you think. Comments below. Subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal. This is Conservative New Media, and that's the NFL Report.